This week on SHS Today, we take you on a trip through the mountains of Peru and fly you back home to Saline, Michigan to catch a glimpse of the student staff basketball game. All this and more on SHS Today.
Hello, Saline, and welcome back to another episode of SHS Today. As always, I'm Joe Kennedy.
And I'm David Collard. Why don't we just get right into it? I hope my top tips helped you get that perfect prom date because the big day is right around the corner. Prom will be held on Saturday, May 6th from 8 to midnight at the Big House. This year's theme is A Night in Old Hollywood. Tickets are $40, and this year only, tickets can be bought online or at the door. Tickets will not be sold at lunches. The website to purchase tickets is saline.revtrack.net and will be open between April 24th through Wednesday, May 3rd. Be sure to get your tickets early and enjoy this special evening.
And I heard that this year they will have an all-new late-night snack served at 10:30. Sounds like a good time. Well, next we take you on the adventure of a lifetime to the small country of Peru in South America. We hear from some SHS students who were able to provide their services for an international cause.
In early March, Mrs. Denson took a group of students to Peru with hope of making a big difference in small communities. Their main goal was to build dorms for girls that can't get to school from where they live.
I think it kind of gave me a lot of perspective on the life I lead.
There were some things that was kind of I had to take a step back on to just really fully appreciate it.
What surprised the team the most was the optimism that the people who lived there had, despite their lack of necessities.
Everybody there is very relaxed, I guess you could say. Just kind of their whole attitude in general. They're really friendly. They were much more welcoming.
And it was really interesting to see that some things they have and other things they don't, but they're still happy.
I really want to help those people and make a change and just do all I can to help those girls get an education.
How amazing Saline students are being able to provide community service over 3,000 miles away.
We thank you, students, for the great representation of our small Michigan community. Earlier this month, students in the South and West Washtenaw Consortium competed in the SkillsUSA technical competitions held in Grand Rapids. Two students from Mr. Tomozik's automotive technology program dominated the Master Technician competition. Manchester High School's Eric Malatke and Jeremy Rauch placed first and second, bringing home over $30,000 worth of scholarships and industrial prizes from Snap-on Tools.
Kelly Zielinski brought home the gold in the individual cooking competition for Chef Musto's Culinary Arts program. She will be competing at the SkillsUSA Nationals in June. This is on top of her Pro Start victory that we reported earlier this month. Congrats to all of the competitors. The Friday before spring break, the Student Council treated us to the first ever SHS student staff basketball game. Now we take you back to the court to hear from the crowd and how this event has benefited our partnering organization, Poured Out.
Last summer, Ms. Denson and I had a conversation about raising money for Haiti. So the capstone class goes twice a year to Haiti, and they were interested in trying to build a community water house, which would actually provide fresh water to an entire community. But what better way than to have a fun event like a student staff basketball game? So we worked with Capstone in getting this organized.
Yeah, for this whole year, Student Council has donated a lot of money to Poured Out in Haiti, and this is just continuing our progress. I'm just excited to see it all come together. We've seen all the parts individually, but I'm excited to see the whole thing.
Student basketball game, Saline High School, Poured Out for Haiti. This community, this group of students and staff, they always come together and put together something amazing. I'm pulling for the student body. I think they got a little more grit and toughness, and I think they're going to pull this one out.
of energy and a lot of kids out here playing hard.
Are you rooting for the student section?
Well, you know, you got to give it to the students for youth and energy and athleticism. But we got experience, and I think experience wins in the end.
Or are you rooting for the teachers?
We got a lot of great people out there, whether they play basketball or not, a lot of good athletes. So I think we got a great shot.
Back to you at the studio.
Between t-shirt sales and a Miracle Minute donation at the game, the group raised over $600 for Poured Out and the Haitian Water Initiatives. On another note, SHS Today was at the talent show. Let's take a quick look.
On March 29th, Saline hosted its talent show with varying competitions such as piano players to even comedians. But singer Kelly Adamovich came out top with singing song A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. With Amanda Coy coming in second with Twirling.
Which is kind of funny, since where I come from is...
Good job to this year's winners and hope to see more next year.
Well, that's all the time we have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Joe Kennedy.
And I'm David Collard. Tune in next week with more stories from around the school and community. Have a great weekend, Hornets.